gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right. Don't worry, honey. I'll get you inside safe and sound before it gets dark. And I've got the flashlight.
I know. I'm okay.
Alice had a phobia. The fear of darkness. I wanted to make sure we were inside with the lights on before sunset.
Well, greetings. I am CrossKnights, and this is part 2 of Let's Play Alan Wake. Chapter 1, Nightmare? I think so. It's gonna take several... There's 6 episodes. It's gonna take several episodes to do each chapter. And I'll probably, like, 3. Alright, I was walking with your speed, but you're going very slow. Bird Leg Cabin. I'll scout ahead, I guess.
Come on. Here we go. Let's take a look inside.
It's dark in there. We need lights. Can you figure out how to get the power on, honey?
Sure thing. I'm on it.
Hello.
Anyone here?
And there doesn't seem to be a basement. Unless that's the basement. Nope.
For a moment, the oppressive feel of the nightmare I had seen on the ferry returned. Damn.
That was the woman from the diner.
I needed to get the power running in the cabin. There had to be a fuse box or a generator somewhere on the island.
Okay. Not in here, it seems.
The cabin looked like a time capsule from the 60s, or even earlier.
Or was it from the 70s? Alright, well, this ain't working. I'll just concentrate a blast of light into my wife's face, and then she won't be afraid of the dark. Didn't work. Alright, well, it was worth a try. You gotta try things in games.
The Deerfest guests have already started to arrive. Just ran into one on the ferry. Famous artist, no less. We'll see if we can rope him into an interview later on. Now, let's go to the phones. Caller, you're on KBF-FM.
Hi, Pat. It's Rose.
Why, hello, Rose. What's on your mind?
I know who that famous artist was. It was Alan Wake, wasn't it? He's my favorite writer.
Well, Rose, I
just saw him at the diner. Oh, I am so excited he's here.
I'm sure he's glad to be here, too. Well, folks,
Not great. Not great. Already been outed.
The water was clear but dark. It looked very deep.
No thank you. I barely know how to swim. During my break, I did try to practice. Varying results, mostly resulting in failure. I could probably not drown for a few seconds, though. No, get away. Those radios play copyrighted music once they're done with their messages.
The power cable goes to that shed over there.
Oh, I'm glad you said that, because I was looking around like a dumb. Door? 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 Who builds their shed with the door not facing the... Or did I just not see... No, it... What? Alright, whatever.
An old generator had been connected to the power cable.
Timing. Perfect timing.
The lights are on. Good work, honey. I'll freshen up a bit and start settling in.
Okay, I'll look around a bit.
Sure thing. Have fun.
The island.
Oh. Didn't examine it fast enough, I guess.
It was a beautiful place. I told myself I could rest here, sleep here, and forget about my work. I thought we could be happy here. For a love story. Maybe it would be that again.
Okay, that's what I had examined. I guess I was standing there the whole time.
Alice had told me about Cauldron Lake Lodge. The old building used to be a hotel, but these days it was no longer open to the public.
So my least favorite thing about the controls is that the focus button is L3, where you push in the stick, and it's just hard to keep that pushed in the way they want it to be pushed in. So, you know, if it was a shoulder button or a toggle of some kind, toggle would be great, actually. Then it'd be fine, but, you know, I'm trying to keep it climactic for the video, but I'm going to cut away unintentionally a bunch, I think. Hoot. Action, Alan. Huh, upstairs. 3 stairs in 1.
Alice? Honey? A shoebox filled with books by Thomas Zane sat on the shelf. I'd never heard of him before.
In her dreams to prevail. Kept from sleep. The labyrinth of me. And the temple of shadow and mist. Cool. I'm noticing a lot of things I didn't notice before. Like, I didn't notice that. Definitely didn't read the spines. What do we got here? That is an old-ass looking stove.
Alan, I'm upstairs. I have a surprise for you.
Ooh, I hope it's chocolate.
Well, hello there.
I'm not the surprise. It's in the study. Go take a look.
Okay.
It's good because I wasn't that surprised. I was a little bit surprised. But only because you changed your character model slightly.
Surprise!
Alice? What is this?
I guess I have a small confession to make. I thought maybe you could write here that a change of scenery would get you past...
Damn, Alice, everyone keeps...
Hey, just hear me out. There's a local doctor, Dr. Hartman. I read a book of his. He has a private clinic here. He specializes in helping artists. Maybe
So now you want to get me committed?
No, it's not like that. That's not... Alan? Alan?
Just don't! I don't want to hear it! God damn it, Alice! God damn it! I knew she wouldn't follow me in the dark. I needed some time alone to think things through. Damn it. Alice? Alice? Alice! The cabin had gone dark. All the lights were out.
Alan! Where are you? Help!
Burbs.
Alice, I'm coming! It's all right, I'm coming! No! What the hell?
Help me!
Try to ignore the birds for now.
Alice? Alice? Oh no!
Keep going. Wake up.
Alice? Waking up in the crashed car felt like I had woken from one nightmare and entered another. I couldn't remember how I got there. All I knew was that something terrible had happened to Alice. The phone was dead. I'd have to find help on foot.
So we've got the crux of the story now. Also, you see that Alan Wake is kind of a dick.
Among Alice's things was a book, The Creator's Dilemma, by a Dr. Emil Hartman. Seeing the book brought back my fight with Alice. I didn't like it, and I didn't like the guy's smug face on the cover either.
That's fair. Your feelings are legitimate, Alan. You're still a dick, though.
The gas station was my best bet. They'd have a phone I could use. It looked like a long hike through the forest to get there.
Alright, that's what we're doing.
Damn.
Well, at least I won't have to look at that book cover anymore. Gotta look on the bright side. Alright, this doesn't seem too bad. This should go pretty quickly.
Hello?
Hello? Is someone there? The loose sheets of paper were pages from a manuscript entitled Departure. That was the name I planned to use for the next novel I had never gotten started. I was named the author. I hadn't written it. I couldn't remember writing it. In the scene on the page, the hero was attacked by an axe murderer in the woods at night.
So here's one of the biggest aspects of the game, the manuscript pages. You can edit anytime. Go here, go to manuscripts. This is episode 1, Nightmare. And check out the different manuscripts you got.
Departure by Alan Wake.
And they will be read by Alan Wake.
The man turned to face me. His face was covered in shadows. It was hard to make him out in the darkness of the forest that surrounded us, but the axe he lifted was plain to see. It glistened with the blood of his victim. He grinned madly. The shadows were alive, distorting his features. It was a scene from a nightmare, but I was awake.
Alan, okay. So yeah, those are the main collectible. Now you note there's a little symbol by this one. This is a Nightmare difficulty page. I actually played the first stage on Nightmare difficulty and then realized I definitely didn't want to do it to get the hidden pages. There are like 20 or 30 of them. I can tell you right now that they are not worth collecting. You do not get any great insight into the story that you don't get otherwise. I don't know why they decided to do it like that because of that, so... I mean, I'd suggest not doing it. Nightmare difficulty also didn't seem that much harder, but again, I only played like half of the first stage before I was like, I'll just look them up, and I would have been disappointed if I tried to go all the way to the end. I ought to tell you that right now. I'm going to try to get all the manuscript pages, but not that hard. It's definitely easy to miss some. So, you know, we'll see. I don't want to get too insane about trying to go off the beaten path to find every single one. A lot of them, like the ones they want you to find, they'll be like directly in your path anyway. What?
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident.
Wasn't looking the right direction for that. Checkpoint reached.
The lights up ahead were a good sign. Maybe I wouldn't have to hike all the way down to the gas station to find a phone.
I get very lost in games, but I didn't get very lost in this game, like, ever, which is nice. There's just a little circle that points you towards the objective, and amazingly enough, that is generally enough. For example, I'm definitely not supposed to go this direction, but I just thought I'd check it out, and no, nothing there. Hi-ha! That was a good jump. I liked it. I had a nice hang time. Now, if you jump from too high, you will take damage. But it looks like that was fine.
Anybody there? Please, I've been in an accident. Hey! Hey, you!
Phil!
There's been an accident. I need help.
Listen, I need to...
Premium cabins for rent in...
Oh, hell.
Carl Stuckey. Pleased to meet you. Non-refundable reservation deposit required. Fair and square. And square.
Well, finally found Carl Stuckey, at least. Premium coffee? No. Follow the dot. Follow the yellow glowing dot. Oh, there's another menu. This is what I'm saying. Oh, God. Probably not going to miss that.
The Taken stood before me. It was impossible to focus on it, as if it stood in a blind spot caused by a brain tumor and eye disease. It was bleeding shadows like ink underwater, like a cloud of blood from a shark bite. I was terrified. I squeezed the flashlight like my life depended on it, willing it to stop coming any closer. Suddenly something gave, and the light seemed to shine brighter.
Well, I'm glad I stopped to read that instead of getting crushed by logs.
To arrive, you lose. Shit. The deposit. It's the latest thing. Great. Fall.
I had to figure a way out of this. Any second now, and Stucky would be knocking on the door with his axe like Nicholson in The Shining.
There are a ton of Stephen King references in this game, by the way. I mean, hell, the game opened with one. Plus, even the location, arguably, Stephen King reference. Seemed to be obsessed with areas that look like this.
During your trying, it's the latest thing.
Yes.
Great Falls Sheriff Station. How may I...
Hello? Hello?
Stone. You can see the sights and keep the rest of
This is bad.
The first 2 times I died was that. I, like, didn't realize I was supposed to leave the house. I thought I was supposed to stop that somehow, but there's no stopping that. Oh!
There were more of them.
Aha, I beat him without any focus. Takes 3 shots to kill most of them on normal mode. I did notice that, on hard mode, it takes 4 to kill most of them.
My head pounded with a concussion. I'd never fired a gun outside a shooting range, and now I just killed someone. Or something. There were no bodies. They just disappeared. If I was dreaming, it felt real enough to make me sick.
So, all sources of light will hurt them. If you can set up something like that portable battery, you can also hurt them. I can't go here because I'll be super electrocuted. Way worse than normal electrocuted, I assure you. I get normal electrocuted all the time. No longer electric, but if you notice, when I turned the light on...
The dark forest was the last place I wanted to go, but I had no choice. I had to get to the gas station.
I am being funneled into a different direction.
Eerie hand-painted graffiti was revealed by my flashlight. Someone had hidden a chest of supplies near it.
So, look out for those. Flare gun? That's it. But if you remember, the flare gun is basically this game's bazooka. It will absolutely murder regular enemies in one shot, and if you're lucky and aim well enough, multiple regular enemies. Very good for conserving your other types of ammo. But you also don't want to use it at the wrong time, so, you know. Thought I saw something. But I did not. I debated going back to getting manuscripts that I missed, but I don't think I'm going to do that. If I miss them, I miss them. Focus. Switch weapon. Definitely don't want to use my awesome thing on just him. I also didn't remember for the entire game that you could reload faster, which would have been useful, but you don't need it. That looks like a manuscript page to me. So this one you could absolutely miss if you weren't watching, because it's off the beaten path. But if you're paying attention at all, you can get it. So a lot of them are not hidden that hard. You just have to pay attention, which I like. Good balance. Get rid of the thermostats, or the thermoses. When they're in a different order, oftentimes it's not necessary that I missed all of those pages. A lot of times it's just something happening somewhere else. So note, this one is about Rose, the waitress from the last episode. And the one from the radio before.
Rose knew she had been gushing, but right now, she didn't care. As far as she was concerned, her brief meeting with Alan Wake was literally the high point of her life. She watched as he got in the car with his wife. She was pretty, confident, at ease with Wake. Not like Rose. They were perfect for each other. She'd have given anything to be called their friend.
Okay, so at least she's not trying to, like, supplant his wife. But what I really like about this is you can find out about other characters that you don't even, like, see for a long time because of this manuscript system. Also, a little bit weird that all the manuscripts that said where Alan Wake appear to be about people that are happening and stuff that is happening. Okay. I don't think I'll be electrocuted here. Dodge. That's a problem.
What the hell was that?
Yeah, I don't... I didn't like that.
When I saw the river below, something uncoiled itself inside my head. I realized that I'd have to find a way across. I didn't even want to look at the water.
You just go across the tubing. Alright, this one is another one that you could definitely miss.
Barry Wheeler was bouncing off the walls. He jumped on a plane after his calls were ignored by both Al and Alice for several days. It could mean that they were both on a second honeymoon, but Barry didn't buy it. Al had been way too unstable for that, not sleeping, messed up. Barry had years of experience dealing with Alan Wake, and he couldn't ignore it. Something was wrong.
Oh, you're not actually after me.
Stucky was still out there, in the dark, stalking me.
Seems like I'm never looking in quite the right direction when Stucky starts creeping me out, or trying to creep me out. Barry, by the way, from that manuscript, he called Alan on the ferry last episode, if you remember. Now I'm gonna hold this until it runs out. Watch my battery. Out. Insert battery. Good to go again. Ow. First time I've been dead. Gonna need to reload. Quick reload. Wow. That really does make you reload a lot quicker. Now the fact that I didn't get like a climactic wah makes me think there's still guys out here. Because usually when you kill the last one, it does like a cinematic. But maybe not. Maybe I just shot them so stupidly they decided not to give me a cinematic. I could believe that. Caution, proceed at your own risk, logging area ahead. You would not want to be logged. Ah. It's the paint that only appears when you put light on it. Oh. There's some speckles by this ladder. Okay. Is this the way I'm supposed to go, or is this a secret path? Ah, yeah.
Taken. They're taken.
The Taken are filled with darkness. Here we go. That's another one. Alright, got some lithium batteries. I believe there's batteries in lithium batteries. I think the lithium batteries just give you two bursts instead of one. Well, that's what that was about. Note, I believe you can only carry 20 batteries. I'm already at 15. What's nice is, if you're confident in your abilities, you don't need to feel that much of a need to conserve your ammo that much. I have come close to running out, but I've never been left defenseless. Especially not with batteries. Just pump that light thing. You're probably going to be fine. I mean, maybe I shouldn't say that, but, you know, most people are going to be fine. And if you're on easy mode, I'm sure it doesn't even matter.
The staircase was broken. I had to make my way up some other way.
Revolver ammo. Note the, well, let me, I don't know if you can see anymore. Yeah. The batteries are actually Energizer batteries. In one of the most appropriate uses of in-game advertising I have ever seen. I actually like that. The first time I remember seeing an actual brand name in a game was Parasite Eve, where they had, like, Pepsi, I think. I don't know. It made the worlds feel more real as opposed to, like, annoying me, so.
There was no power. There was bound to be a generator somewhere at the logging site.
One would hope. Better get my coffee. It's a damn good cup of coffee. I mean, I'm suspicious here. This feels kinda ambushy to me. I would ambush me here. Maybe not quite there, but...
With all this forestry equipment around, there had to be something I could use to reach the top.
Pull! Yeah, I just felt like not. Like, maybe not deal with you guys right now. I saw a page in here. Alright, so I have not missed any pages. I missed the one that I can't find yet, but unless I'm on hard mode, but I assure you it didn't say anything important. Not that important.
I heard them before I saw them, swooping down from the sky and screeching as they came. I spun around just as the cloud was upon me. For an instant, I stared into 100 dead eyes, black pearls glittering in the darkness. I raised the flashlight and the swarm exploded like fireworks. Feathers burned, turned into ash. I couldn't hear my scream above theirs.
Well, there was a part where birds tried to attack Alan, but I wasn't about to stay around considering my wife was screaming for me. So I have a shotgun. We only got 2 shots. If you're close up, you can one-shot one of those regular guys, so. Generator active. Cool. So, we're gonna switch off the shotgun. I'll save that if I feel like there's some type of emergency. Or if I want to not even, like I did with those other 3 jerks. We're gonna plop you right here. I was controlling that. You can move it too far. Yeah, because I basically made a log bridge. I might have actually moved it too far. I guess we'll see. Alley-oop. You climb like a fiction writer. Oh god. Alright, let's do this. Huh, guess there's nothing to do. I expected another confrontation immediately. Shotgun ammo, excellent. Guess we'll pull it back out then if I have 6 shots, yeah. Only 2 before I reload, however.
Well, I was just outside for a breath of fresh air, and what a night. I know most of you are probably in your beds by now, but if you're still up and around, take a moment. Step outside for a spell and breathe in deep. The weather is absolutely still. The sky is crystal clear. It's like the forest is quietly breathing along with you. As you listeners know, I'm a night owl, and it's on nights like this I wish I wasn't cooped up in the studio. Makes an old man like me wish I could just roam wild. But here I am, and who'd keep you company all night long if I weren't? It looks like I'm not the only one staying up late. Caller, you're on the air.
Hey, Pat, it's Maurice Horton.
Hello, Maurice. What are you up to?
Well, I was just taking Toby on his walk.
Oh, isn't it beautiful out there?
Sure, but Pat, the reason I called is that Toby heard something rustling in the undergrowth and took off after it, and I couldn't find it.
Probably a rabbit.
Sure. Toby loves rabbits.
Well, sure.
Anyway, I figured that, if anyone runs into Toby, they could grab him. My number's on his collar.
And Toby's a friendly dog?
Oh, Toby loves people. usually he comes back, but we were pretty far from home, and it sounds like he went pretty wild there. Great dog, but he's just too dumb for his own good.
Well, Maurice, it's out there now. Hope Toby comes home soon.
Yeah, thanks, Pat.
You have a good night now.
Well, I think I'm going to end that there simply because perfect, right? It's been half an hour, and I am trying to keep these to half an hour. I also, hopefully, I'm going to keep them to 3 episodes per part, meaning this Let's Play should be approximately 18 parts. I guess we'll see. But if I can do them faster, maybe I can release them faster. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to promise a damn thing. Things have still been crazy. But in any case, I am CrossKnights. Thank you very much for watching. On the next episode, we will continue to the gas station and see if we can get help for this crazy situation. Thanks for watching. Thanks to my patrons. Hopefully this music isn't copyrighted and won't set off a thing. If it is, I've already replaced it. So, I will see you guys next time. And, be careful in the dark.